Hi YouTube! I'm gonna try and make this quick because I am so tired right now. My mother nominated me to do the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, and I know there's like a ton of controversy over the challenge. A lot of people don't understand it, a lot of people just think it's stupid, and I know there's a lot of people that are against it. There are just way too many arguments over whether or not it's a good thing to do, so I'm just going to address what I've heard. First of all, if you're going to do the Ice Bucket Challenge, you need to know why you're doing it and what it's for. I don't know if the Ice Bucket Challenge was always a fundraising challenge or if it was just adapted to that to make it less dumb. At this point, if you're going to jump on the bandwagon, you need to donate as well as do the challenge. And you need to make sure people know what you're doing it for. The purpose of the challenge is to raise money and awareness for Lou Gehrig's disease, which is ALS disease, if you didn't know. I just know it as Lou Gehrig, so that's what I'm going to call it. The point of the challenge isn't to dump ice water on your head, it's to donate $100 to Lou Gehrig's disease. The ice bucket part is a penalty. If you don't donate $100 or more, then you do the ice bucket, but you're still supposed to donate something. Too many people are just thinking that you either donate or you dump the ice water on your head, and that's not what the whole point is. And that's why you nominate 3 people. You raise awareness, and you hopefully get 3 more people to donate some amount of money to the cause. The ice bucket part of it is really just, you know, the gimmick that got it popular. It would be better if we saw a lot less of people dumping ice water on their heads, honestly. A lot of people are arguing that you shouldn't do the ALS challenge because the money that you're using for Lou Gehrig's disease could be going towards the more important disease, like a more popular, widespread problem like cancer or child hunger or something like that. Something that affects a lot more people. With Lou Gehrig's disease, your muscles are slowly wasting away and breaking down until you can't use them anymore. Usually back here, in your throat. People with Lou Gehrig's disease reach a point where they can't swallow, they can't hold their head up. You basically just slowly lose control of everything, and there's no cure for it and there's no treatment for it. The most they can do is give you things to help you cope with living with it, and it can kill you in about 2 to 5 years. It doesn't always. I mean, Stephen Hawking has Lou Gehrig's disease and he's been around forever. You can live with the disease, but it's still a horrific, awful thing to have to endure. And I just think that saying you shouldn't support the Ice Bucket Challenge because that money could go to a more widespread problem is just the most callous, inhumane reaction. I mean, would you be able to say that if you were looking someone in the eyes, someone that's suffering from Lou Gehrig's disease? Would you be able to just look at them and say, sorry, I don't think your disease is that big of a deal, and I know a lot more people have cancer, so I don't support this challenge at all? People have a problem with Lou Gehrig's disease getting this much attention because, again, it's just not as popular as other problems, and the viral video thing has it spreading really quickly. I mean, celebrities are doing it. But this isn't going to take attention off of cancer. This isn't going to take attention off of world hunger. I can't go to the grocery store without seeing a pink ribbon somewhere, or a bin where I can leave a bunch of donated food. Being aware of more diseases isn't going to hurt the awareness of other diseases. It's just going to make it harder for people to ignore that other people are out there suffering while they're spending $200 on shoes and mustaches for their car and every new video game that comes out. And honestly, given the audience for this ALS challenge, I mean, most of it's probably the younger generation just wanting 5 seconds of limelight on YouTube. Do you really think that all of their money that they did donate to the ALS challenge was going to go towards cancer or world hunger? Or do you think that maybe this is the first time they've ever even considered donating to a charity, and this just happened to be the perfect way to reach them? Now kids that would be doing dumb challenges on the internet anyway are doing them to help raise awareness and money for a disease. Probably has never touched their lives or anyone they know. Can we honestly say that's a bad thing? And it's a self-sacrificing challenge. It's not like they're doing anything offensive or harmful to others. Honestly, I think it would be better if all challenges that you can do on YouTube or on the internet were linked to some sort of fundraiser. Right now they're being done for no reason at all except just to be stupid and laughed at. It's just a selfish cause. I can say that because I did the cinnamon challenge. It's not like I can say I was trying to do any good out of it, and that's a really stupid, dangerous one to do. I'm not saying that I support the idea of doing challenges, but they're going to do them anyway. Why not make it a charitable thing? Let's brainstorm. Let's make the Chubby Bunny challenge where you shove a bunch of marshmallows in your mouth support world hunger. Maybe what you do is you donate $100 worth of food, and then if you do donate $100 worth, you can include that bag of marshmallows in your donation instead of trying to fit them all in your mouth. And finally, I know it feels kind of douchey to do something fun and cutesy and attention grabbing to raise money and awareness for a terrible disease. Just feeling like it was the wrong way to do things was what was really holding me back from wanting to do this challenge. But I've been to a lot of events that were really fun and happy and cutesy, that were raising money and awareness. My mom's a part of the 3-day walk for breast cancer coming up, and I know that that's going to be a fun, like, challenging event where she'll basically be like in a parade of people that are supporting her and cheering her on. It is going to be an actual challenge, an actual physical challenge, but I know she's going to have fun with it, and I know it's going to be a fond memory, even if it is linked to a serious, tragic infliction. So why can't we start using viral videos? Why are we arguing against something that is bringing more awareness about suffering of others to a larger group of people? Why can't we just see the good in it? If people aren't doing the challenge right, if they're not donating, then yeah, get on those people. How many more people could we help if viral videos were constantly used to raise awareness and donations? What if it was more of a fun thing to do a short challenge and put it on the internet, and you donate $5 to a disease that you've never heard of or would otherwise never have touched your life? I certainly wouldn't have put any thought into donating to Lou Gehrig's disease if it weren't for this challenge. I mean, it worked. I mean, I'm going to donate to Lou Gehrig's disease. I'm not going to use whatever link is given with the hashtag or whatever, just in case, you know, that doesn't actually go to Lou Gehrig's disease. If you get nominated and you don't want to pour ice on yourself, but you honestly can't afford to spend $100, I get it. I usually don't have $100 to just donate to charity. I certainly don't now. But I don't think you should use that as a reason not to do the challenge and not to donate at all. I think you should donate what you can, and then, you know, nominate 3 people, pass on the awareness. And if you really just do not support Lou Gehrig's disease, like, if you really do believe that you just should donate to something else that's just for whatever reason more significant to you than Lou Gehrig's disease, do that. You take your $100 or whatever donation you can afford and put it towards whatever you support. Maybe you can tell your friends and family in your circle when you nominate them what you supported. At least some sort of good is being done in the world. I don't care who it's for, as long as they need it. And I'm sure those people appreciate it. If anything, this whole challenge is giving people out there hope. It's great if it's hope for people that up until this point have felt like they were mostly ignored. So I'm not calling this the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. I'm going to call it the Sice Bucket Challenge. S-I-I, Stop Ignoring It Ice Bucket Challenge. For the duration of my Ice Bucket video, when I post it, take the time to think about people who have less than you do. Imagine what it's like to be them, or imagine what it's like to have someone close to you that you care for inflicted with whatever you're trying to support. Just think about someone besides yourself. Watch me get soaked with ice water. Enjoy it, appreciate it, laugh at it, tell your friends, and then do something. Maybe ice bucket yourself. Don't wait to be nominated. Just ice bucket yourself and then nominate 3 other people, whatever cause you want to support, even if it's just raising awareness. I'm not going to judge. That's my challenge. I think that about wraps it up. Bye bye, YouTube.